Have you ever felt the urge to go all in on a trade because you were convinced it was a sure thing? Maybe you've seen stories of traders who turned a small account into six figures by taking massive positions. It's enticing, isn't it? But what they don't tell you is how many traders blow up their accounts chasing that same dream. I know this because I've been there, caught up in the excitement, blinded by greed and ignoring the risks until it was too late. When I first started trading, leverage felt like a secret weapon. With just a few $100s, I could control thousands. It made me feel powerful. But what I didn't realize was that leverage is a double-edged sword. It amplifies profits, but it also magnifies losses. I learned this lesson the hard way when I wiped out my entire account in a single trade. That's when I started to truly understand the hidden dangers of over-leveraging. Most traders don't over-leverage because they're reckless. They do it because of a flawed mindset. There are three main reasons traders fall into this trap. The desire for quick riches. No one wants to wait years to see results. The idea of making huge gains quickly is intoxicating. The fear of missing out, FOMO. Seeing other traders post big wins creates pressure to take bigger risks. Lack of proper risk management. Many traders don't understand how to balance risk and reward properly. Understanding these psychological traps is the first step to avoiding them. Over-leveraging doesn't just impact your account, it affects your psychology. Studies in behavioral finance show that traders who take on excessive risk experience heightened emotional responses. A single large loss can trigger panic, while a big win can lead to overconfidence. This emotional roller coaster makes it harder to think rationally, leading to impulsive decisions. The more you over-leverage, the more you become a victim of your emotions. The solution to over-leveraging is proper position sizing. Instead of risking a large percentage of your account on a single trade, disciplined traders use a fixed risk model. A simple rule of thumb is to never risk more than 1 to 2% of your total capital per trade. This ensures that no single loss can wipe you out. When I adopted this rule, I stopped feeling anxious about my trades. I was finally able to approach trading with a clear mind. Many traders believe that using high leverage is the only way to grow a small account. But the reality is, most small accounts don't survive because of over-leveraging. The few success stories are outliers. The real key to growing a small account is consistency, not reckless risk-taking. It's about making smart, calculated trades rather than gambling on oversized positions. There's a fine line between trading and gambling, and over-leveraging often pushes traders into the gambling mindset. The moment I stopped chasing huge wins and started focusing on risk-adjusted returns, my results improved dramatically. Trading is a game of probabilities, and the goal is to survive long enough to let those probabilities play out in your favor. To truly understand the consequences of over-leveraging, you only need to look at real traders who have blown up their accounts. I've personally known traders who went from 5-figure accounts to 0 overnight because they refused to respect leverage. Learning from these mistakes is crucial. The markets are unforgiving, and one bad decision can set you back months or even years. The best traders in the world don't swing for home runs. They play the long game. They risk small amounts per trade, use proper stop losses, and let their edge play out over time. This is the difference between an amateur and a professional. By shifting to a conservative approach, I started seeing steady gains instead of wild swings in my equity curve. If you want to protect your trading career, here are 5 actionable steps to avoid over-leveraging. Use a defined risk per trade. Stick to risking 1 to 2% of your account per trade. Reduce position size. When uncertain, if you're not confident in a trade, take a smaller position. Set maximum drawdown limits. Decide in advance how much you're willing to lose in a week or month. Trade with a plan. Have a written strategy and follow it religiously. Practice discipline. Remind yourself that consistency beats short-term greed every time. Over-leveraging is one of the biggest reasons traders fail. It creates unnecessary stress, clouds judgment, and ultimately leads to account destruction. The traders who survive and thrive are the ones who respect risk, use proper position sizing, and stay emotionally detached from their trades.